I don't know what his goal is, but he needs to be looking into fixing that receding ass hairline, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles looking ass bastard. When people used to say Ronaldo or Messi, I always said Neymar, and people clown me, man. I told him he's gonna prove them wrong. He didn't. He only disappointed me. Today I'm gonna talk about players that were so good, had so much potential, but ended up just flopping, man. First, we got Dembele. This guy is better than Mbappe in a lot of ways. Better hairline, better facial structure, and football-wise, I can't lie, he's really better, but he could have been better if it wasn't for injuries. I remember when people said Kyle Walker is the fastest defender because nobody could get past him. Until he met Dembele, and Dembele ran past him like nothing. People obviously started complaining, saying Dembele got a head start. And he actually did. Kyle Walker had to turn around. But at least Dembele scored, right? Nah, he passed it to the defender. I can't really defend this one. He really ran for 40 meters just to pass it to a defender. But that isn't the point though. Every time Dembele isn't injured, he slowly becomes better and better. But every time he's about to hit his peak, his body just disconnects. It's like his body is working against this man. Or maybe it's the fact that he's more used to being in the hospital. The doctors probably get paid a lot with Dembele injured so often. So what if they purposefully make sure he doesn't stay fit? Hold on, I'm onto something. What if, whenever Dembele is injured and the doctors see the huge paycheck they get, they make sure it stays that way? That's why Dembele is always injured for so long. And whenever he's injured, he always gone for like 4 months. So long actually, that whenever he returns from injuries, Barca have a new manager. And I believe it's because, and this might sound crazy, but hold on. What if, when he's on the hospital bed and nobody can hear him scream, the doctor just starts hitting? He starts bah, bah, bah. And while Dembele screams as the doctor is hitting his broken leg, Dembele can't really do anything to stop him, because his leg is broken. And the only one that can hear him scream is the doctor himself. And nobody has believed him, because why would a doctor do that? And that's why he keeps getting injured, because the doctor doesn't help him stay fit. He just gives this man a beating. It's a never-ending loop. So he decided to leave to his home country like drug dealers do when they want to leave their gangs. Oh my days, I'm a genius. But you didn't hear that from me. Let's just move on. We all had different players that disappointed us, but there's one guy that let everyone down. I swear in his prime he had no haters other than the ones that had to defend him. Because everyone enjoyed how he played. He goes by the name of
Neymar. Ah ya Neymar, ah. Ah ya Neymar. Ah ya Neymar. Ah ya Neymar. Ah ya Neymar. Ah ya... Huh?
This guy was so cool, man. Everyone was trying to play and be like him. I even got a cut in my nose and put on a nose tape expecting to start bawling. But I couldn't get past a single player and got benched by my coach. But that didn't matter. I went home and turned on Neymar's skill compilations thinking about how good his future was going to be and how many Ballon d'Ors he was going to get. He won the UCL and was Barca's best player in the comeback against PSG, which is one of the best games in history. But he wasn't getting as much credit from Barcelona fans as he deserved. Me personally, I'll kick out Messi instead of Neymar, because ever since Neymar left, Barca became worse and worse every year. Anyways, he moved to Paris to escape from Messi's shadow. It was great. He was finally going to be the main man of the team, but I swear as soon as he left he went from 24 to 27 without doing anything, and I don't know what they were doing to him in Paris. But ever since he moved to PSG, he got some feelings for his sister and ended up skipping UCL games just to go to her birthday. He became unserious, man. And the worst part is, I was still waiting. I said to myself, he's just 30 years old, he still has time. And then he ended up going to Al Hilal. This guy only cares about money, man. All that talent wasted just so he could go to his sister's birthday. And in all those years, he didn't win a single Ballon d'Or. A bigger bag chaser than him is Mbappe. There's a reason this guy is called Mbappe, man. This guy had so much potential, but we should have seen it when he joined PSG for 200 million and ruined the whole transfer market. Now every random youngster costs like 50 million, bro, and it's this guy's fault. I used to think this guy was gonna be the new star of the generation, the new Messi, and Holland was gonna be the new Ronaldo. But this guy is more obsessed with making money than just playing football. This guy really started his hustle at 10 years old. At that young age, he planted Ronaldo pictures in his room to make Real Madrid interested in him early. This guy was thinking 50 moves ahead, and it worked. Ever since 2018, he used Real Madrid to get bigger and bigger contracts. Real Madrid want to buy him, and PSG don't want to let him go. These guys are always getting tricked by him. And he used Real Madrid to become the sporting director of PSG. Why would the footballer even need that type of deal in his contract, bro? And the Holland versus Mbappe debate doesn't work because all this guy cares about is money. Mbappe is never leaving the French league, and we're never getting a good rivalry again. I don't know what his goal is, but he needs to be looking into fixing that receding ass hairline, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles looking ass bastard. If you're a real football fan, you remember James Rodriguez. Everyone was talking about this guy after the World Cup goal, and every guy was trying to recreate that goal in the backyard of their school. He carried Colombia on his back, and he was brought by Real Madrid. He was looking good. Ancelotti loved this guy. He was playing better than Cruz and Modric combined. He won every reward a midfielder could win in La Liga. This guy was cooking something different until a bald prick called Zidane appeared. He changed up the whole system and said, nah, I don't want cams. And this guy played Isco as a right wing instead of playing Bale and James Rodriguez. He said, combination. And with two loved players at the same time. This bald-headed demon sacrificed 2 players for 3 Champions League. And was it worth it? Probably. But still, this guy ruined James Rodriguez's career, man. And he got thrown to Everton. And it got worse. People spread the rumor that he was going to change genders, and he ended up getting clowned on the internet for a whole day.
Wait. All of you! Daddy, chill. What the hell is even that?
I haven't seen that much damage done to a Colombian since Pablo Escobar got shot 13 times. And now he's at some random team no one knows about. What a downfall from greatness, man.